materials I need for it. Doesn't do it. Why not? Alright, so maybe I have to actually go to your TM list and find it. I did see it before. No, it's not on that one. It's on this list then. I saw it. Is it very early on in the thing? No, okay. Okay, well, I thought I saw it say something about TMs. Oh, unfortunately, it's going to sort through everything that says department. Oh, there we go. Update the TM page. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're looking for 202. So 202. Looking for Solosis and Comfey. All right, that's fine. So at least I know what I need to go get it. So that's fine. So this is the last move for Rotom Wash. Okay, you're fine. You were missing Hyper Voice. And I do have one. Eh. Go make one. There we go. We're gonna get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so we know we don't have that, and I need to make sure that if Crocodile actually has it already for yeah, also, I did a bunch of research on, specifically of how, like, as soon as I was deciding between Crunch or Knockoff, because Knockoff could be potentially very helpful. Because of the, just in case, Game Freak decided to make this DLC a tiny bit harder. And so I was thinking, like, Knockoff could potentially be very helpful, but I'm not quite sure how helpful it would be depending on what the situation was. So I was like, is there a way that it would be better? And yes, there is actually. So if you actually go on Cerebi, not the best case, but hey, it's fine. So I need to fight Corfish. Okay, that's fine. 14,000 league points? What? Okay, well, I apparently need... That's a lot of freaking league points for a TM. Anyway. So there is actually a good chance for you to want to use Knockoff over Crunch, because first of all, Knockoff gets rid of the item that the opposing Pokemon is holding. Very useful tech to have. But not only that, if you think about it this way... but think about it this way. It gains a 50% bonus of damage for the turn that they actually have the item. Another 10. 73. Okay, I'm not going to chance it any further. I'm just going to go 20 on each and see where everybody lands. If any of them land above above 80, then I just won't use them in battle for a little bit. But it looks like 20 is the sweet spot that I'm looking for large candies. And I'll just use the extra large ones as just little, like, nudges to the right number, right? Yeah, I'll just use the extra large ones as little nudges. There we go. And now we go to Whimsicott. I think that's fine. Probably level 80. Yeah, you'll be very close. I think this one was like 2 or 3, I think was fine. Seriously? Alright, so you're level 80. There we go. All right, so everybody's either level 69. Everybody's level 79 or level 80. That's fine. I'm going to do one last thing before we continue onward. Technically two things, but one of them takes place outside of here. We're going to Montenevra. I wish they not moved the trainer, but they had a duplicate of him in the different locations, so you don't have to go to Montenevra every time. So if you're at Kitakami, he like vacations there or something like that. I mean, doesn't he say that he's training or something like that? Something like that? Oh no, he doesn't say it. Okay. I thought he says like, oh, like I'm training here too. Like, would you like me to show you like how I'm training? I have a lot of bottle caps, so I know that I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, so we're just gonna max out everybody's. We're just gonna hyper train everybody's stats. Actually, I should start from the bottom of the list of where I'm. Oh, you can't do that. That's silly. And we'll give everybody cute nicknames too. The only one I'm not quite sure of is how I want to name the Duraludon. But I have an idea of these two in particular, and maybe this. Crocodile and Duraludon are the only ones that I'm a bit, like... It's not that I don't know, it's that, like, I don't know if it will be okay. Maybe I'll look at, like, an old nickname I have for Crocodile. And see, like, if one of them is an okay choice. And he'll just say like, okay, so for Rotom, you want to increase like these skills. It's like, yes, okay. But for this Pokemon, you want to increase these stats, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't remember. Oh, perfect. I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a name. So we want this. Yeah, so what I was thinking of is that, like, because, like, my friend recommended, though, like, I should make a team that's good for doubles, I was like, okay, so you're talking about, like, either, like, a Sundance team, Brain Dance team, or something like that. He goes, if you want, sure, but you don't really need it. It's like, oh, okay. So, like, I was thinking of, like, different combinations. I'm like, Rain Dance team, but I'm like, but Rain Dance teams, they work really well, but they're often... Like, they're often broken, but they're broken in a good, like, I guess in a good way, but also in a bad way if you're just trying to get through, like, the DLC in a fun, kooky way, right? So it's like, is that really what you want, kind of thing? Alright, there we go. Everybody's now perfectly EV trained and all that stuff. I'm gonna go fully heal you. Pokemon. We're gonna go get the rest of the fly locations. We're gonna go face some trainers so we can get some experience with this team. And by experience, I literally mean let's actually go and... Because I need to at least get more experience with this team, because literally there is like no legendaries kind of thing, so it's like... I might be a little ballsy at first, but I'm like, oh yeah, I have a legendary in the back. It's like, oh wait, yeah, I got rid of them. So yeah, so we gotta go and I myself have to get used to not having those legendaries now. No, I need the terrarium map, please. Thank you. Okay, I have a question. Did I get that one that's in the mountains? No, I did not. So that will be good to go get first. There's an item. That's not the item I saw, but this is the one. Alright, good. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about our stats anymore. We don't have to worry about EVs being ruined or anything like that. So now we can just... I'd say enjoy the DLC, but this trial thing, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, that's just how it is. So while I did use over the amount of technical large candies than I should have, I'm only counting it for the original team. I'm not counting it for this one because I wanted it to be about average to where our team was before, if that makes sense. Because our team before was like level 80s to close to the 90s kind of situation, I wanted this team, because of that one trial part, to be considered in the same way. And it's going to be really like evil for the game if it's like, oh, you left the terrarium with those Pokemon, so they're not considered terrarium Pokemon anymore. Looks like you're going to have to go catch those 6 Pokemon again. I'm going to be really angry. I bet there's like 2 classrooms like right next to each other. There's one like, literally right below us. Right there. It should be in the There we go. Alright, so we got one over here, then we got one that's like all the way over here in the north. And then that's it. That's all the fly locations. What we'll do is we'll face a little bit of the trainers. And then maybe I'll go do the coastal area at the same time. So it's like we go through the story as well as going through trainers. That way we get some experience, but we also get at least like some of the story done this time. I could have gone through this entire thing and gotten all the Pokemon, but I didn't want to get the Pokemon off screen because of the fact that like it could like especially what is it, like the Duraludon and stuff like that, because they can come from Sword and Shield kind of thing, so it could be like I'm lying. So I want to make sure that like it's like there's no discrepancies. You've seen me catch them. You've seen me do this kind of thing. Sure. For the Polar Plaza? For the Polar Plaza? Want me to show you the way there? No, I know it. I have a map to the area. Alright, Kathy the student. Ooh, Brambles. That's cute. You think a double intimidate is gonna be alright. Both. It only hits one. Hyper Voice hits both. Alright, and now we're gonna use Helping Hand on for Rickraft. Hey, by the way, bye-bye. I have 2 seconds. I am technically the choice specs. Alright. No, it's faster than for Rigorap. The other one's gonna hit it. Can't have the one that makes it so you hit the final one, although the triple axle one kind of it seemed like it did. Well, now my Pokemon are too exhausted to show anyone anywhere. That's fine. Show me anyway. Although one thing I will do is that I'll take a picture of where all the trainers are located, and I'm going to have to figure out where the 2 ones that I found are. And I know the one that's close to the plaza is definitely going to be that fight based. It's the one that I think it's the one that's close to here, so right there. And I think the other one was like close to another plaza, I think. So I think it was like right here. Oh, he was in the rock area, wasn't he? Yes, that's coastal. That's savannah. So he'd be around here then. Yeah, he'd be around the entrance area. So he's either like right here or like right here. Pretty much. Challenge? Nope. See you later. I'm not going through that. I learned from Kitakami when they have that different coloring. They are much more challenging and they are much more dangerous. And this is all the 5 locations. Yep. So there's the 4 that are in this one. That's the 4 in this area, and that's the 4 in this area, and that's the 3 in this area. Okay, so we'll go back to the coastal area. I should just grab a picture of all the. Oh, this one doesn't even have the trainers. Wait, maybe it does.